So I've done padding top, so it's padding bottom now. Padding minus BOTTOM colon 20 pixels semicolon. And then that's how it looks. Yabba dabba do, moving on. Right, since all the four sides of the menu have the same internal spacing, go ahead and delete the four properties and use a single padding property with a value of 20 pixels. Oh, I do that again. You should set the padding property to 20 pixels. So you just padding semicolon 20 pixels. I don't know what's how you do it. Ah, it is. You just put padding 20 pixels and it'll go or in the four sides. See. Okay. The current width of the menu will always take up 8% of the body element with width on a very wide screen. The coffee and dessert menu dessert appear far apart from the prices. Add a maximal width property to the menu class with a value of 500 pixels to prevent it from growing too wide. So, max width 500 pixels semicolon. Okay. You can change the font family of the text to make it look different from the default of your browser. Each browser has some common fonts available to it. Change all the text in your body by adding a font family property with the value sans serif. This is a fairly common font that is readable. So, no, it's inside the body actually. Inside the body we need a font family colon sans minus serif semicolon. It changes colour so you know you've done it right. So if you look at it, it's French vanilla, and if we take that back out, I'll go to the next bit. It's a bit boring for all the text to have the same font family. You can still have the majority of sans serif and make just the H1 and H2 elements different using a different selector. Style both the H1 and H2 elements so that only those elements to use the impact font. So H1 comma H2 parentheses font family. Make sure you spell family first. Colon impact semicolon. I've not heard of that before. You should set this font family to impact. Or do you need a capital I? Aha, you need a capital I. Right, you can add a fallback value for the font family by adding another name separated by a comma. Font name separated by a comma